Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3253, where we have 27 moves to clear out 65 jelly. And this is a tricky one. And the biggest difficulty is the fact that we've got portals connecting this, which is actually acting as the top of the board, and this, which is acting as the bottom of the board. And if we can't get through these barriers, then we can't populate this lower area with candy. And if we can only make moves here, then we open up the chocolate, and the chocolate can proliferate, grow all the way over here, and not allow us to take things out. So it's a bit tricky. We do have some helpers on the board, but right now the helpers are either covered in chocolate or licorice locks or marmalade. And then of course we've got more chocolate here, and we've got frosting all over the place. I want to make moves here first and clear this out if I can. Now I have the opportunity to make this move, but it's going to set the chocolate off. Instead I'm going to do this and prompt a reshuffle so that I can try to reorganize what's here and make some moves. Unfortunately, not a good move, because I want to get through, here we go, this stuff. And now that I'm kind of bolting through here and setting up specials to help out, now if I make moves here and open things up, it won't be so bad. I'll have potential ways to counter the problems that may exist on the board. Although, yikes, not really happy with what I can do here, waiting for a reshuffle so I can get a better situation. There we go. So even though I've managed this fairly well, I'm still struggling here because it took me a while to get going here. But now I am here. Look at that. The wrapped candies opened up and slid through and combined so I can blast this out. Now, when I have 5 or fewer jelly left on the board, things will flash and show me where the jelly is. But when I've got 31 jelly on the board, I don't get that. And therefore, I want to make sure that I know there's no jelly under this here. So if the chocolate grows in these 3 immediate areas next to it, then I don't have to worry about taking this out again and collecting any jelly there. There's none there. And I'll try to keep the same perspective when I'm over here. If I clear things out, I'll know that they're cleared. Now with the frog, if I can fill him, I can move him to areas that he might help most. But that's kind of tough to do, and it takes a turn to move him. So if I can, I want to fill him on the back swing instead of working directly to fill him. I want to be getting other things done while I do that, although this is not looking great. Here, I'm going to take out jelly and clear out some of this frosting. I could do this and clear this area, but I like to treat this as a, because this is considered the top and this is the bottom, I like to have things flow through. So here I am filling that frog that I said I wasn't going to do. But I'm trying to prompt a change here. Get some things flowing. It's not working well, is it? So even though I know how to approach this board, it doesn't mean that it's always going to work favorably for me. Still a lot of problems. Oh, there, we finally got that wrapped combo, but not enough to get everything else done. That just happens sometimes. But the good news is, win or lose, I try to learn from each board. And even if I'm not getting huge lessons, oops, there goes my voice. Got it back. Even if I'm not getting huge lessons, what happens is I get familiar with the board. I become accustomed to what's happening. I'll go ahead and take this because it's not opening up any chocolate. All right, and don't worry about my voice. It's just morning allergies. That happens. And my voice just decides to leave every so often. All right, let's see. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Okay, so I'm clearing these guys out first so that I've got space to get things done. Now I can try to do this and open things up. Chocolate is going to start to grow now, but hopefully I'll be able to counter it because I've got some moves I can make. And look at this, the wrapped candies, even though I'm not pairing them up, and combining them, they're still really helpful on this board. This one is in danger of getting consumed. I'm going to make another one here. And then if I take out chocolate, no new chocolate can be formed. So at least this one's protected for a moment. Yikes. All right, I'm going to do that, which also helps to fill the frog, which is nice. I'm going to make another wrapped candy. I really want to see some specials here help out. Now this is kind of cool, although it's not in the right spot. This is better because this is in an area that has suffered from being isolated and not being cleared out. So if I can take this and then, oh, look at this, it's going to even reach down here. It's hard to give up that wrapped combo, but I gave it up for other better things. Okay, so 4 moves, 4 jelly. But I do have the frog filled. It's just that I can either reach here or here. So I have to figure out which area am I more likely to be able to clear out on my own. And I think it's going to be this area. So now that I've got those 2 cleared, I can pick him up and move him, and there we go. That wasn't so bad. All told, it was 5 tries to get this done. A couple of them very frustrating tries, where things just were not working out for me in the beginning. If this was helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below and I will try to respond as quickly as I can. And as always, thank you so much for watching.